Sometimes life gives us storms not to destroy us, but to clean our path. This is a story about patience, hope, and the quiet power of faith. If you've ever felt like everything you built was falling apart, then this story is for you. And if this story touches your heart, please tap the little star and subscribe. It means the world to me. In a peaceful village surrounded by golden fields and mountains, there lived a humble farmer named Samuel. He worked hard every single day, from sunrise to sunset, caring for his crops and animals. He wasn't rich, but his heart was full of dreams. He wanted to see his fields full of green wheat swaying in the wind, a symbol of his effort and love. But one summer, something unexpected happened. Dark clouds began to cover the sky, and the wind blew stronger than ever before. By night, a terrible storm arrived. The thunder roared, rain poured down like angry rivers, and lightning tore the sky apart. Samuel ran outside shouting, "My crops! My animals!" But no matter what he did, the storm was too strong. By morning, everything was gone. The fields were flooded, the crops destroyed, and his small wooden barn lay broken. Samuel dropped to his knees, his hands trembling in the muddy water. For years, he had worked so hard, and in one night it was all gone. His neighbors came to comfort him, but he could only whisper, "Why me? What did I do wrong?" Days turned into weeks. Samuel stopped working on his land. He sat outside his ruined house every day, watching the sky, waiting for an answer that never came. The once cheerful man became quiet. Even the birds seemed to stop singing near his home. One afternoon, a little boy from the village came running up to him. "Uncle Samuel," he said, "my father says you are the best farmer. Why don't you grow anything now?" Samuel looked at the boy's innocent face and smiled weakly. "Because the storm took everything from me," he replied. The boy paused for a moment, picked up a small handful of seeds from his pocket, and said, "Then start with this." He placed the seeds in Samuel's hand and ran away. That night, Samuel couldn't sleep. He kept looking at the seeds. Something about that small act, the faith of a child, awoke a spark inside him. The next morning, as the first rays of sun touched the wet soil, Samuel decided to try again. He cleaned the broken tools, fixed the fence piece by piece, and planted those few seeds. He watered them every day, even when his back hurt, even when the neighbors whispered, "Why bother? The land is dead." But Samuel kept going. He told himself, "If a child can believe in me, maybe I can believe too." Weeks passed. Then one morning, as the dew sparkled on the grass, he noticed tiny green shoots pushing through the earth. His heart raced. The storm had washed away everything, but it had also softened the soil and brought new life. The same rain that destroyed his crops had nourished the land. By the end of the season, Samuel's fields were greener than ever before. The villagers came to see his land, amazed at how it had recovered. An old man said softly, "Sometimes the storm doesn't take your life, it gives you a new one." Samuel smiled. He finally understood. The storm wasn't his punishment, it was his teacher. It had broken his pride, washed away his fear, and taught him to trust the process of life again. Every storm you face has a purpose. Sometimes you lose things you thought you couldn't live without, only to realize they were preparing you for something stronger, deeper, and better. So when life shakes your world, don't curse the rain, learn to dance in it. Because what feels like the end might be your new beginning. If this story gave you even a little hope, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs light today. Together, we'll keep growing, one story at a time.